top division doubles up next. Zulaika and Benny take on Foronda and Manu. This is the first season where we've had a new #1 doubles team for the Cyclones. It's been Carballo and Manu every season. Now Foronda picked up in the third round. He's paired up with Manu. Zulaika and Benny for the Chargers. This is a team we've seen over the last couple of seasons. Last year, compiling a record of 6-4 in their 10 doubles matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the next match. Zulaika will have the serve for the Chargers. There's the serve. We begin. Benny on the backhand from the 10 line. Manu's there. Here's Benny. It's back to the inside. Manu at the side wall. A fine catch. Nice return. Benny now from the 11 line. Manu advances. Here's the backhand. Robote. Big backhand, a little too high. That kicked off the front wall and hit the overhead screen. First point of this match goes to the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny.
Yeah, Foronda, not the same type of player that Carballo was up there in the front court. A little more traditional style. We're going to see how Manu makes that adjustment.
Robote forehand by Foronda. He makes the save. Here's Zulaika. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand again by Foronda. Catch by Zulaika. Drop shot. Manu reads it, stops it, returns the backhand. A bullet over the head of Benny. Benny saves the Robote. It's a 2-all. Manu in the front court going for the scoop. Just missed. 2-all by Benny, scoring 2 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika serves.
We'll take another look at this. Zulaika showing he's going to throw that drop shot this season. Saw a couple in the World Supercourt this weekend. That's just going to open up the rest of the court for him to score on that 2-wall. How about Benny here? Maybe just trying to dig it out, turns it into a 2-wall, and gets it by Manu.
What a catch by Foronda. He sends it to the inside. Benny's there. Manu, backhand from the 11. Beautiful catch by Manu. Robote forehand by Foronda. Stopped by Zulaika. He winds up. Placement to the outside. Stopped overhead of Manu. Manu looking across that side wall. He does. Benny stops it. Backhand from the 13 line. Foronda's there. Backhand. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve. Reminder the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Manu off his footing right there, trying to turn that Robote into a 2-wall. Very ambitious, just catching the top part of the pad. Nothing overwhelming so far for this Chargers team. Good, consistent play.
Beautiful serve by Zulaika. Handled well in the backcourt by Manu. Zulaika at the side wall. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Saved by Foronda. Ball to the outside. Goes a little too far outside. That's out of play. First point for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones.
Well, Zulaika loves that 2-wall. One of the best shots in his arsenal, that Costado 2-wall. Threw that one a little bit higher than he usually does, maybe trying for a split placement. Either way, pushed it wide of the court. The Cyclones' first point of this match.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Powerfully thrown. Manu is there. Zulaika on the catch. Big right side. Robote left side. Here's the catch by Foronda. Big backhand by Benny. That hit the overhead screen over the 8 line. 2 points for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda has the serve.
Yeah, trying to catch him out of position. Benny trying to blast the backhand.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that would have gone so high on the back wall. Obviously, way over Manu's head.
Right.
Come out to the Robote. Trying to catch Foronda off his footing, maybe?
Yeah, again, the risk reward there pretty low considering.
Yeah, it's not a common
you don't
place to
see
hit the
many,
overhead screen.
You don't see many home runs, meaning it hits off the back wall and goes over even the front quarter on the bounce.
Right. Robote forehand by Foronda. He plays it high. Zulaika's got it. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand. Here's the backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Powerful Robote. Robote saved by Foronda. He just lays it up to make the play. Here's Zulaika. Zulaika powerfully to the outside. Foronda reads it. Robote midcourt. Benny's there. Forehand from the 8 line. Manu on the Robote. High and inside. Stopped in the air by Zulaika. Benny will save the Robote at the 12 line. It scores. Well played by all 4 players. That's 4 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika serves.
Zulaika turning it up in that point, cutting off a number of balls. Foronda just trying to do the same up there in the front court. Doesn't have maybe a go-to shot in the way that Zulaika does, but still trying to figure it out in just his 2nd season playing in battle court.
Robote forehand by Zulaika. Here's the catch and return by Foronda. Manu on the backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Benny. Here's Benny from the 12 line backhand to the inside. Manu's there. Manu again. Benny, beautiful catch off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Right back to the corner. Manu is there. Benny to the inside. Manu again. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Manu makes the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Zulaika. Backhand from the 8. High and hard to the back wall. Robote. That rebound off the back wall comes out. Played by Foronda. Foronda takes it in the air, winds up. Costi to pass. It does. Here's Benny. Robote save. Foronda cuts it off in the air. Costado 2-all will score.
That's a
well
good one.
played by Foronda. Foronda and Manu with 3. Zulaika and Benny with 4. Foronda has the serve.
A great opportunity here. Benny just lays it up. Again, I mean, Foronda threw one like that in singles where he was pretty close to the side wall.
Yeah.
Not easy to get a read for the opposing front court or whether he hit the sidewall first. Kind of listen out for it. Really well done. 4-3.
Beautiful catch. There's Benny on the return. Zulaika from the 9 line. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 11. Robote. Robote forehand. Zulaika makes the catch. Big backhand to the inside. Robote forehand. Scoop by Manu. Low runner to the inside, just above the pad. Benny takes a peek over his shoulder, makes the catch. Catch by Zulaika. He winds up. Costado 2-all. Stopped by Foronda. Foronda Carambola will score. 4-4 is the score. Foronda serves.
Yeah, take a look here. Look at that. The 2-all. Foronda gets out to it again. Great stop.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Benny now on the backhand to the inside. Here's Manu. Manu hard to the back wall. Benny cuts it off at the 13 line. Robote, forehand by Zulaika. Stopped by Foronda. Foronda on the backhand from the 7 line. Robote, the rebound from the back wall comes out. Catch by Manu. Robote left side by Benny. Manu makes the catch in the air. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Robote forehand by Foronda. Powerful backhand by Benny. Gets it way up high on the back wall. Zulaika makes the catch on the return from Foronda. The 2-all scooped up by Foronda. Cortada by Foronda. Juggled by Benny before it was thrown. Foronda and Manu have 5 points, possible set point.
Yeah, and that's not an easy call for the judge to make there on the outside. But again, a little unnatural as Benny tried to control the catch.
Yeah, really. I mean,
resulting in that.
Really have to see it come out, and he did it did.
The way quite the comeback here. Early lead for the Chargers at full control of this set. Now leading 5-4 with a chance to close it out.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Manu's there. Robote. This one caught by Zulaika. Zulaika low and hard to the inside. Manu. Beautiful catch at the 9 line. Big backhand follows. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Scoop by Manu. What a catch by Benny at the sidewall. Another big backhand comes out. Robote saved by Foronda. Here's Benny. Manu goes to the floor, rifles the Robote. Benny's there. Foronda, forehand Robote, stopped by Zulaika. 2-all by Zulaika, stopped, but dropped by Foronda. 5-5, set point.
You see how Foronda had that one lined up on his forehand and then had to make that late switch back to his left side. I can't tell you how many times we see players miss at that exact same throw.
Absolutely.
Trying to make that adjustment very quickly. You don't control it as much as you have to there on the left side. The ball pops out of the basket. Now we're at 5-5. This is it. Set point.
Good comeback here for the Chargers, for the Cyclones. Oh, Foronda picks it. Low and hard. Benny for the scoop. Holds on to it. Manu on the Robote. Catch by Zulaika. Robote dropping. Manu makes the save. Passing. Zulaika stopped on the forehand of Benny. Benny goes for the cortada that caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point and a hard-fought set for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. Quite the comeback there for Cyclones.
I mean, good read there by Benny, getting to it on the outside, and tough throw to score on. I mean, that deep in the corner, kill a lot of the speed on the throw when you hit the front wall. Just trying to thread the needle maybe a little bit too much. And in the end, 6-5, that decisive 11th point going the way of the Cyclones. And I mentioned there's a new team for the Cyclones here in the #1 division for the first time. They're with Foronda coming to this team in the 3rd round of the draft. You see Amigarena there to his left. He was the 2nd round pick for this Cyclones team. Much different look than we've seen in the past. Here's some replays.
Definitely some hard throwing from both of these backquarters, Manu and Benny. Foronda, though, coming alive here.
Look at that 2-all.
No, just out of reach. We've seen Zulaika make those catches consistently. Zulaika now winding up. Here's the 2-all. Foronda, boom, right into the cesta.
Back to the outside, and again, yeah, the way that ball's spinning too.
Absolutely.
Hard to control it.
Here we are in the DraftKings players cage. See Manu there putting his helmet on. See Foronda in the foreground.
And Chargers are ready to go, Stu. This team is making their way out on the court. Zulaika and Benny with a couple extra games played in preparation for this fall 24 Battle Court season. Participated in the World Super Court this weekend. Compiling a record of 2-2 in their 4 group stage matches. They did not reach the semifinal round. The veteran team need a response here. Down a set.
There's the serve. We begin. Beautiful catch by Manu in the backcourt. Hard backhand. Benny's there. There's a backhand by Benny to the inside. Manu from the 12 line. Benny, backhand. Low and hard. Scooped up beautifully by Manu in the backcourt. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. Here's Manu. What a catch by Benny at the 13 line. Manu is there. Rebote, forehand save by Zulaika. Foronda takes it to 7 line. Zulaika picks it out of the air, backhand, hard to the back wall. Rebote coming out, forehand rebote by Foronda. Manu saves the rebote. Benny backing up, makes the catch at the 12 line. Here's the forehand play. Zulaika faked it to the outside, puts it back inside. Backhand by Manu. Benny goes to the corner, cannot make the catch. Here's Zulaika on the save. Foronda winds up. Scoop by Benny. Foronda read the rebote well, could not complete the play. First point, second set goes to Zulaika and Benny of the Chargers.
Well, Foronda had some experience with that shot in singles, now seeing it in doubles, lined it up beautifully. I mean, that's more than half the battle, is reading the ball and getting yourself into the proper position. Just couldn't turn it there from the left side.
There's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Manu to the inside. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand to the outside will score. Beautifully executed by Zulaika. That's a second point for Zulaika and Benny.
Look at this one. In an instant, turns it hard to the outside, just out of the reach of Foronda right there. What a weapon for Zulaika. One of the most powerful forehands on the roster, whether it catches it front ways off the rebote.
Ball tipped off the serve. That's 3 points for Zulaika and Benny of the Chargers. Zulaika serves.
Yeah, not sure if he was going for that serve or it kind of ate him up and had to go for it at the last second. Either way, tough to control there. And
yeah, are you going for it? You're trying to get out of the way.
Right.
Yeah, hard to tell.
And looked like maybe more of an angle off the sidewall than Foronda was predicting. Either way, 3-0. Chargers with a good comeback to begin this second set.
Outside placement of the serve, picked up in the backcourt by Manu. Catch by Benny. Oh, tip ball by Benny. This will be a point for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda serves.
Again, just perfectly placed. And you talk about where you want it, crossing the sidewall that low. And Benny had it lined up, but controlling that ball. Really wants to come out of the basket, and it did late. Getting the Cyclones that first point.
Backhand by Benny to the inside, powerfully thrown over the head of Manu. Foronda makes the save on the rebote. Catch by Zulaika. Zulaika low and hard. Manu moves up, catches it at the 9 line. Backhand by Benny. Manu is there. Manu from the 11. Benny now from the 11. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote coming out again. Foronda for the rebote, sends it to the inside. Here's Benny. Rebote forehand saved by Zulaika. Manu's there. There's a backhand by Benny. Scoop by Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Benny's there. Forehand from the 12 line. Back to the inside. Foronda takes it in the air at the 7. Scoop by Benny. Foronda goes to the floor to make the save. Zulaika, Costado to the inside, low and hard off the cesta of Manu on the tip. 4 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika serves.
Yeah, well played point by the Chargers there. Kept getting it into the corner, forcing rebote after rebote, and then in the end finally lays it up. Zulaika's able to kill it, crossing and putting it right at the feet of Manu there. 4-1 this second set now.
There's a backhand by Manu, low and hard to the inside. Manu takes that one in the air. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. What a catch by Manu off the sidewall. Backhand by Manu. Backhand 2-all by Manu. Lands in to score. 2 points for Foronda and Manu. Zulaika and Benny have 4. We're playing to 6. Foronda serves.
Well, that's pretty nasty in the good sense of the word here. I mean, puts it into the sidewall quickly.
Yeah, that worked very well for Manu. Well, you know, he's just got so much control on that backhand that it just goes to reason that he'd throw that well.
Just out of reach, landing just inside the boundary. Absolutely perfect.
Beautiful throw by Benny. Even nicer scoop there by Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand to the inside, passing. Foronda on the rebote. Benny's looking for the rebote save at the 11 line. Catch by Foronda. Benny makes the catch. Powerful forehand rebote over the top by Zulaika. Low runner to the inside by Manu. Benny on the return. Here's Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand save by Foronda. Zulaika, fine catch on the left side, sends it back to the rebote. Foronda's there. Benny on the rebote. Manu chooses the rebote, plays for the big bounce. Came up quick on Benny, he made the catch. Foronda cross court to make the catch. 2-all. Zulaika stops it. Karam return, will score. 5 points and a possible set for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve for the Chargers.
Just a great sequence up in the front court. Foronda shoots a pretty good 2-wall, opening up wide. You see the reach by Zulaika. Again, don't want to get your feet trapped in the net. Carambola coming right back to him. The way that ball's spinning, you just have to focus a little extra on controlling it on the right side. You see that's a second miss now coming for him. 5-2, looking for a third set yet again.
What a catch by Manu. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming all the way out to the 5 line. Fired from the forehand of Zulaika. Another spectacular grab there by Manu. What a catch by Benny. Manu deep in the backcourt. Backhand. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Manu on the rebote. Benny makes the catch. Backhand. Rebote left side. Manu on the forehand. From the 9 line, hard to the inside. Rebote dropping and scoring. 3 points for Foronda and Manu of the Cyclones. Foronda serves.
Yeah, it really just died off the back wall there. I mean, Zulaika had it lined up and waiting for it, trying to dig it out, and just didn't have enough momentum to make its way to him. Really no fault of either player there. Benny, no chance for him to make that catch. See what happens here now. Cyclones with an extra life. They took advantage in the first set, coming all the way back. Just need 3 in a row now.
Backhand by Benny. Here's Manu, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Beautiful catch by Zulaika. Difficult play at the side wall. Rebote forehand to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Rebote forehand save by Foronda. Zulaika has it powerfully and scoring, crossing the side wall. That is point and set for Zulaika and Benny. So that's 1 set for Zulaika and Benny, 1 set for Foronda and Manu. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We will go on to a third and decisive set here in just over a minute.
Arta over there with Benny, one of the new additions to the Chargers this season in the 4th division. See some replays now from set number 2. Rebote was just fire there by Zulaika, coming out of the cesta with a different type of pace throughout that second set. Look at the defense here. And then the offense to match, coming right back to him. And,
yeah, that's a difficult scoop to make there. Once again, back in the DraftKings players cage. There you see Zulaika on the right side of your screen. And it switched. Far right is Manu. Bueno going in there. See Foronda sitting down on the bench. Amiga Reina.
a couple players for both sides in there, Stu.
Yeah.
Seen a couple so far. Some still to play. Iturbide and Gallo take on Ron and Amiga Reina up next. That's Division 4 doubles. Then a matchup of the two #1 players in singles, Zulaika and Manu. That's match number 5 today. And then the finale. The modern-day Division 6-2 debuting for the first time here in the Fall 24. The 5th and 6th ranked players paired together now in Division 6. You'll be seeing that matchup today.
I remember when the thought about how that might work was germinated back here in the announcer's booth, and Andrew had a big smile on his face. And the powers that be said, yes, that's a good idea.
Here we are. That's El Barba and Gallo against Bueno and Rock. That's match number 6. Match number 3 right now. Another third set. See who takes this one.
We're ready to begin our third and final set. First team to reach 6 points will win this match. Foronda will have the serve for the Cyclones. Excellent catch by Benny. Here's a backhand by Manu. Manu high and hard to the back wall. Zulaika, rebote play. Catch by Manu. Manu from the forehand outside. Placement with a light touch. Benny alone for the rebote. Going to take it on the forehand. Hard throw by Foronda. Scooped up in the backcourt by Benny. Foronda, difficult play at the 8 line. Here's the backhand. Benny's got it. Excellent catch by Benny. Backhand from the 12 line. Here's Manu. Powerful, powerful forehand by Zulaika on the rebote. Foronda makes a save. Benny advances, makes the catch midcourt. Rebote forehand fired by Zulaika. Rebote left side by Manu. Zulaika's there. Winding up. 2-all. Will score. First point of the third and decisive set goes to the Chargers in purple. Zulaika and Benny.
Prime opportunity there for Zulaika off the wall. Gets it on the costado. And look at this 2-all. Landing at about the 3 line into the net there, about the 4 line. Just out of reach.
Here's the catch by Benny. Here's backhand. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Zulaika. Manu takes that on the bounce. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Benny's got it at the 13 line. Foronda midcourt, forehand. Rebote save by Zulaika to the inside. Here's Manu over the top. Benny moves up, takes it overhead. Scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand. Benny from the 8 line, low and hard. Scoop by Manu. There's the backhand again. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall comes out. 2-all is out. 2 points for the purple shirts, Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve.
And Manu just trying to get something by the defense here. The Chargers moving just so well together.
Yeah,
that experience.
Changing something up. And
well, you mentioned, I mean, what now? I think since season 3, these guys have played together, so be their 4th battle court season in a row, including some tournaments as well. And these guys really know, Zulaika and Benny know how to work with each other.
Benny on the catch, backhand from the 11 line. That rebound off the back wall comes to the forehand of Foronda, played to the inside. Rebote left side by Zulaika. Drop shot, stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika low and hard. Scoop attempt is tipped. That is 3 points for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika serves.
And after a while, just not much you can do. Can't handle those forehands consistently by Zulaika. Just gets too much power behind it. You can make 1 catch, 2, 3 in a row. That's going to be a different story. power, forcing the defense to lay up some of these rebotes, and then he's killing it on the return. Zulaika taking over here.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote left side by Benny. Foronda's there. Foronda to the inside. Benny scoops it. Backhand to the inside. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand by Benny. Zulaika now. Big backhand. Big backhand from the 8 line. Rebote kicks all the way up to the 4 line. Turn to the inside by Foronda. Beautiful catch by Manu. Benny from the 11. Rebote to the inside. Benny takes it on the forehand. Rebote left side. This one caught by Zulaika. Zulaika split placement scooped up by Foronda. Foronda's 2-all. Lands in and scores. There'll be no shutout here in this 3rd and final set. First to 6 points will win this match. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, the best one Foronda's thrown today. Split placement attempt. That's a good read by Foronda. Not easy to control there on the left side, as we talked about a little earlier, and then killing it on the return.
Yeah, Zulaika close to getting it, but just not able to bring it into the basket. Here's the backhand by Benny. Manu from the 9 line, low and hard to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand from the 11 line. He goes deep. Rebote. Rebote left side by Manu. Catch by Zulaika. Split placement by Zulaika will score. 4 points for the Chargers, Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika has the serve.
That one is so hard to read because he just kind of threw it to the corner. There's no way you can predict if this is going to hit the sidewall or the front wall first. I mean, right at the corner, you see how far away both players are. Manu's reaction tells you everything you need to know. No chance to read it. And a big point going the way of the Chargers, 4-1 now, just 2 points away from closing out the match.
Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. Benny will back up but let it pass. Zulaika makes the save. Foronda reaches overhead from the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Benny's there. Benny with the low runner. Off the frame of Manu Sesta. That is 5 points for Zulaika and Benny. This is possible match point.
And a rare miss for Manu, that far off the wall, even on the bounce. I mean, he makes every catch, whether in the air, off the floor, any part of the court. Big miss there. For the Chargers, see if they can close it.
Benny on the catch, backhand from the 11 line. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote is out. Played by Foronda to pass. Benny with the catch, backhand. Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, wall to wall, as thrown by Zulaika. Splitter actually stopped on the forehand of Zulaika. The Karam will score to win. Point set and match for Zulaika and Benny of the Chargers.
We're going to hear from Zulaika and Benny. This veteran team played together in the Super Court, didn't make it out of the group stage, but they are 1-0 to begin the Battle Court season.
Zulaika, Benny, congratulations on winning that match. You guys have been playing together for quite a couple seasons now, and it seems that every season it just gets smoother and smoother. How do you work in your communication as a doubles team?
Yeah, we've definitely gotten better since we first started playing here, and especially recently because we've been practicing a lot for the World Super Court that was this weekend. And yeah, we just feel really comfortable playing with each other now.
Yeah, also communication is one of our key. We talk a lot on the court, off the court. So we try to improve our mistakes and keep doing better.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.